Yo, bartender.
We never did test the mics.
Hey, yo, bartender, what's good? Let me get a drink, man. Let me get a shot. Hey, man, I know you just put up to the bar, but we closed. Come on, man. You gotta be able to give me a shot, man. Come on. You look like you need a drink, man. I hate to tell you this, man. We about to close. So you need to tell me all these people out here, they got drinks and they got shots, but
Testing one,
the bar closed. That's
2, 3.
okay, man. I
All
don't know
right.
what else to say. I got this shorty half my age at the crib. I'm trying to get to her. But last call was 2 minutes ago. You know what? That's all right. Don't even worry about it. All right. Tell you what. I'm gonna get you one drink. You look like you need one drink. I can do one drink. I can do one drink because I really yeah. Hey man, anything, man. You look like you got a lot on your mind and you need a friend right now. Or no. Ain't no last calls here. Bar Talk with Jay.
All right, welcome to Bar Talk with Jay.
Welcome.
One of the things I want to tell you is brought to you by Dispose LLC. One of the things I want to tell you about this company, we've been doing great things, but I said I got secrets and I can't release it just yet.
No?
But let's let you know, up in Tennessee, I got a new family.
Yes.
All right?
Yes.
I'm going to tell y'all more about my new family in a little bit, but just understand we going to be great. I'm going to tell you more about it where you can find out about what all I'm doing because half the time I'm out of time. Please understand. What I'm doing there ain't no different than what I do here. I take care of my people. That's what I do.
That's great.
So please check out Dispose and check out what's coming. Right. Only thing I can say it like that. I want to tell you more, but I was sworn to secrecy. My business partner is something funny, boy. He won't let me do what I want to do, but all I want to do is tell you, keep on sticking with Dispose. We're going to be doing great things. Yeah. Name might not be the same, but we're going to be doing great things. And that's what we do over here at Dispose LLC for now. Now I got to get back to this person been rocking with me, man, going on 6 years. He come in each and every time with a smile. We can't figure out why it is, but he tells me each and every time, this what he do. Craftmatic. How you doing tonight, big baby?
I'm doing good, Jay.
I told you, boy.
Everything's lovely, man.
Man, see what I'm talking about?
Yeah. I got a few problems, but
just a few.
Yeah, just a few. But
okay.
You know.
I want me to add mine too.
I'm still in the game. No.
Oh, okay. I'm all right. I mean, you seem to be so good at it.
I'll pray for you if you want me to.
You know, somebody else told me that.
Yeah.
You know, I was like, why you got to pray for me?
Yeah.
I mean,
hey, listen, instead of dropping it in my lap, how about I pray for it to get out of your lap?
Yeah, that's good. It was like, I got to pray to be with you. You hell.
Yeah.
What kind of hellion is you? I thought I was bad. I put you in a wheelchair. Shit, they gotta pray before I get with you.
Oh,
I don't think I want that.
Oh my gosh.
I'm scared.
This guy here. Crazy.
She got me scared.
How you been, man? What's going on with you, bro?
Let me tell you, I gotta admit, I've been good. I've been blessed. And I understand a lot of time the blessings from the lessons that I went through. But he got me up to understand what I've been through to change me into what he has for me.
Yeah.
Right.
So again, I will tell you, I constantly go through and I play this bad boy like, and I'll tell anybody else, I play it like a game of cards.
That's right.
When I don't have no hand. See, y'all ain't no card players, okay? Because if y'all spade players, y'all know what I'm talking about. Because you can't dictate all the time how your hand gonna be. But it's a lot of people that don't get no space and they be ready to throw it in. Right. Knowing you gotta have no face cards, but they'll throw it in. My whole thing is in life, you're gonna have a whole lot of times you ain't gonna have anything. But understand you still got a partner.
You gotta keep fighting.
And that there is understand who you playing with, and that's where you got to come up and understand even when ain't nobody there, God got you.
Yes, that's
so keep on playing, and you will find out whatever you learn to play with nothing. When you get something, you play with the same intensity.
Yeah, you go.
And then you will gain knowledge and you will understand the blessings and the lessons. But no, all you want is somebody to bless you.
Listen, I really love where you're going. We got to introduce ourselves, but the blessings, he said, are coming from the lessons.
Yes, that's true. That's really true.
That means really ain't nothing got to change before you can count some more blessings.
Yes, that's right.
All you got to do is look at it a little different way and get a little more out of it, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Listen, this is Bar Talk with Jay. My name is Craftmatic. This is my boy Smooth Jay. We have Queen Anonymous in the house. Welcome, Miss Queen.
Yeah, man.
And we want to thank you folks for being here with us tonight. Again, just our opportunity to be leaders here in the community. And, you know, we're going to cover this subject. It's going to be a very interesting subject. Let me share it with you tonight.
Okay.
It goes like this. And I'm gonna switch it up here just a little bit to get a little more flavor out of it. But
Okay.
people and their fetishes, people and their feelings.
Mm.
People and their fetishes, people and their feelings.
Wait a
Now
minute.
they might cross each other, but they might end up being two different things altogether. I got a feeling we're gonna make some magic out of it.
That's
And
what I do.
yeah, and we want you folks to participate from your own seat. Figure out, what makes sense for you, what is right. How do our stories and opinions make a difference? It's about growing. That's all it's about. Take the conversation, grow
Right.
from it, and try to put some more bricks in your armor. Is what it's really all about. So we of course always start the show off with a prayer.
Okay,
Yeah.
give it to him.
And tonight we're going to be talking about health and healing.
Okay.
Health and healing, right?
Health and
So let's
healing.
just hand it over to the Lord.
Give it to him.
Yeah.
Heavenly Father, we thank you today for just being God.
Mm.
We thank you for being in our lives. We thank you for guiding us. We thank you for your strength and your patience and your peace and your love and all the good that you reveal into our lives. We're asking Heavenly Father for a spirit of health and healing.
Mm.
Most people think about their body when they think about health and healing, but I'm talking about all areas of our lives, Heavenly Father. We would ask that you would place the spirit of healing in us to heal our bodies and to
Mhm.
heal our minds, to heal our finances, to heal our pains and our hurts and our troubles, to heal our past. We're asking, Father, for healing in a way that just frees us from trouble, frees us from sickness, frees us from stress, frees us from doubts and worries. I'm talking about a healing, Father, that is permanent.
Mm.
Not just a
Mhm.
temporary prayer for the night and a healing for the morning, but something that will last eternally, something that will change us. It will grow us, that will help us. It will inspire us. It
Say
will
it.
teach us. It will guide us, something that will strengthen us and beautify our entire experience.
Yeah.
I'm talking about a magnificent healing, a healing beyond human understanding, Father.
Mm.
Reveal your power and your measure right here. Be with us, Lord, tonight on this show to do your good and perfect work. In Jesus' name we pray.
Amen. Woo.
Amen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Amen.
It's gonna be one of them days.
Woo.
Okay.
Bro, I
Yeah.
don't remember getting, it's a different kind of day for me in terms of my health, but I don't remember getting emotional about a health prayer.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
I got emotional right then, man.
Okay. I think that's when he did. He took over. He let you know how you touch him.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah,
So he touched you.
yeah. And he
Yeah.
did.
And that's how you touch others.
There you go.
That's how we work.
There you go.
They don't know nothing about that.
They don't know nothing about that.
Yeah.
Huh?
You gotta
Let's
listen
hear
and you
it.
will feel it, but
Okay.
you ain't listening.
Yeah.
You just
You know-
trying to find a way to make Jay laugh.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Sometimes when you go into prayer, I
Mhm.
think it's important to always ask for something beyond your reach.
Mm.
Ask for something supernatural. Ask for something extreme. Ask for something big. Ask for something so that when you receive that blessing,
Mhm. Mhm.
you will automatically know it wasn't you.
There you
Mhm.
go.
It was the hand of the Heavenly Father.
Right.
Say it.
It had to be something bigger than you. It had to be something more than you.
Right.
You couldn't have created this.
Mm.
Only God could have
Yes,
created this.
right.
Ask
Yeah,
for
yeah,
those kinds of blessings in your life.
Mhm.
And that's where you're going to see, change and resurrection and redemption and happiness and peace, but you're going to have to ask the Lord sometimes for a radical shift in your spirit. And, tonight we did that, but I'm encouraging you folks to do it on a regular basis.
Mhm.
Right. God knows already what you need, but when you ask for things beyond your
Yeah.
ability to get it,
Mhm.
you're really saying, God, I need you. I
That's
need
true.
you. I need
Right.
you more than anything. Right.
Right.
And that's the main message. You can put 100,000 different things on this line of what to ask for. But when you go
Mhm.
beyond asking for things and stuff and you ask for him,
Right.
I need you, Father.
Yes.
Woo,
Yes,
that's the
that's
ultimate
that's
request. It's the
Mhm.
ultimate request. So, I'm filled with the spirit today, as you
Man,
can see.
I like that. I
Yeah.
like where you at.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
calmness, and that's where I always like to be. I got to be in that peace, and that's where the good Lord gets me.
Yeah.
And you got to understand, you got to go to him, because people don't take you to a peace. They take you to a hell if that's what you allow. And I don't want nobody to take me nowhere that he has for me.
Right.
But people want to guide you because they don't know, and I know what he has for me.
Right.
And I got to stay on his path and not your path. And that's why sometimes you got to let some people go. Because you can't cause hell in my life.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's right.
I caused enough, and I felt like I wanted to make a change. I'm not gonna let you make me go back to what I was.
Yeah.
I can change. You can change when you understand what he's trying to do for you.
Right.
Everybody else want to just get along. I don't have to get along with you,
man. And I'm gonna tell you what's coming to my mind, Jay.
What you got?
I think about the walk of Jesus Christ, and he continued to tell us that he came to separate mother from daughter and son from father and brother from brother.
Preach it.
What does that mean? He came so that you can step away from those that might be close to you, because they are different. They might hold you back. They don't understand your vision. They might they might take you, they take you to a hell, but they don't mean to take you to hell. They're taking you to a hell because their vision and their path and their purpose is different from yours.
Correct.
And if you buy into theirs, you're not going to be on yours. So you got to say no to them. You got to push them away. You got to press the button to say, Lord, I know that I love this person, but I'm not going to allow the love of this person to get in the way of my path that you have for me.
Thank you.
That's what it ultimately comes down to. So, people will. I used to always say it in corporate America like this: people will put you in the red zone. The red zone is where there's increased stress and there's decreased success. And 75% of life is the red zone. So either people are going to put you in the red zone, or you're going to find a way to keep yourself in the green zone.
Thank you.
The green zone is where I'm proactive and intentional. The green zone is where I'm in control of my emotions. The green zone is where I take action upon my goals and my dreams, and without worrying about what's going to happen, and if I'm going to fail and if I'm going to lose. It's about dedicating yourself to the purpose, the whole purpose, and nothing but the purpose.
That's it.
Oh man, I'll leave it at that.
Drop the mic, baby.
Yeah,
drop the mic.
Yeah,
that's what we talking about.
Yeah. So we didn't prepare a quote for tonight.
No, man.
Anything on your mind, Jay? Anything going on?
Yeah, man, I got multiple things going on, but I would like to tell you, man, in a lot of things that I go through, and I try my best not to complain, and I always see how you always got a smile, and I can't always keep a smile, but I am happy. And I like to tell people that, happiness don't always got to be shown on the outside, but please understand it do start on the inside. And the reason why I'm happy and sometimes I smile without smiling on the out, I understand the end. I understand the journey. And I'm learning the lessons. Sometimes I smile on the inside and be like, man, it wasn't nothing like how it was. And now that I see it in a different way, I move in a different way.
Yeah.
So now I'm seeing things, and more things is a blessing to me now because I'm understanding the lesson. So I really hope everybody gets to that calm place in their life where they can get to that peace and they can get to that happiness, because a lot of time materialistic things get you in a position out of position. Yeah. And my whole thing is I don't need to be out of position, but I want you to realize you can get what you want when you understand what he has for you.
Yeah, that's true.
Stay within your path. But a lot of time people want things off their path.
And it's
eye candy.
Distractions.
That's what that is. You see it on TV. You see it when you see a person walk into the room. Everything ain't for you.
It's not.
But you really want it, but everything is not for you. And truthfully, once you start having that conversation with the person, you can learn a lot real quick.
Yeah.
And you might want it, and then you start listening to it, and you understand it's not for you. And a lot of times you just don't want to realize it. But if you really listen, again, you got that intent of want, you're not listening. You already got a purposeful mindset that's not hearing. My whole thing is just actually hearing. You be like, man, she look good, but man, she crazy as hell. You hear that conversation? Man, that conversation made no sense. But that's going to help you formulate instead of being prejudgmental. Man, she beautiful. Man, she got to be this. She got to be. That's all guessing.
Yeah.
My whole thing is she can be a blessing when you listen. She might just be that friend that you need, not that person that you desire. See what I'm saying?
Right,
you going from a lust to just a friend. Everybody ain't for you for everything.
That's true. That's true.
Understand what it is. Man. Back away when it ain't. And I promise you, they will make you feel more appreciative. They be like, yo, you didn't even come after me like everybody else because I don't even see you like that. And I don't have to.
Right.
And
That's
they
true,
whole
that's
thing was,
true,
oh
Jay.
well, what do you really see? Now they trying to figure you out. And it ain't no real game. It's about an understanding of where you at and where you want to be.
That's
Stay
right.
strong and stop being weak.
Right.
You know,
Uh-huh.
falling for what you called yourself this lusting for
That's
compared to what you know. I know I need a strong person, but I go for anything to come across my plate. That doesn't sound strong to me.
man.
That sounds weak to me. A
Yes,
strong
it's a
person
form
will
of weakness.
understand and make better decisions. And like I said,
Mhm.
since I've been taking this walk, I've been like, yo, let me pre-think this or let me think twice, cut once. Sit back and realize what we're really doing and make sense out of it compared to just doing it.
Yes,
And
that's
that
correct.
goes back to what somebody told me a long time ago, Kraft. Don't run down. It didn't make no sense when I was young. I got energy. What you talking about? I got all this energy. I'm not going to just walk with your old ass and walk down and not get nothing. I can run after this one and I can get that one. Ain't my fault you slow. I'm quick. I get it. I got it. Now I ran down. I tired myself out and I got a little less. I didn't understand there's more purpose when I walk down slow. I have a better understanding what I'm running after. I'm not just always running. Some things come after. Didn't understand that then. When they said that to me, it didn't click. Got older, it clicked. Now I can give it to you in a better way. And I just gave it to you in a way that I better understand it.
Yeah.
If you listen to me, it's a little different than when I first heard it. And that's what we need to be doing with the younger generation, finding new ways to reach them.
Yeah,
and
so we have to
then
do that.
making sure you understand your lesson, your dang on self, because I promise you, I see a whole lot of us just chasing. That's all I'm saying, player.
Yeah.
Mhm.
There's a lot of chasing out
A lot
there.
of
let me
chasing.
tell you.
They ain't catching nothing.
Yeah. Yeah. I like where you started, man. Happiness doesn't necessarily have to be shown, but it most certainly comes from the inside.
It definitely does
know,
on the inside.
And if we could just teach that to all the people in the world, if we could just teach people how to reach their happy place.
Mhm.
And it's not hard to reach a happy place, but
No.
in order to reach a happy place, you really have to go within. You can't look at the world around you. The world around you is chaotic. The world around you is filled with anxiety and stress and
indeed.
fast-paced movement. And you don't know what's going on, what's going to happen. You're trying to figure it out.
Right.
So you got to turn away from all of that stuff and turn to the inside and find your happiness. I just today got to notice that one part of my project has advanced.
Okay.
And I've worked so hard, and I pressed the mark, and
Right.
a lot of early mornings and late nights and meetings and all kinds of stuff. And in the midst of the hard work, you finally get to see one of your action steps come to life.
Okay.
And it caused a smile on the inside.
Mm.
Right. I'm thinking to myself, like, man, this thing is coming together.
That's
I know
right.
I'm holding this big ball.
That's
I know
right.
it costs a lot of money. I know it's taking a long time. I know I got some
Yeah.
team members who a little stressed and all, but you know what? It's coming together.
Right.
And I could just stand for a moment and smile. I'm not going to rest there, but I can stand for a moment and smile and say, I'm happy today because I can see my fruit coming to life. You know what I mean?
Now,
and so
I'm proud of you for feeling that, and that achievement I've felt before.
Yeah, I know you have.
And
I know you have.
I promise you, feeling that is to me the understanding of that lesson.
Yeah.
Mhm.
There's a lot of times when you want to give up on a dream because you don't see the success of it, and to you it seems like it's a failure because it's not where you want it to be. And I get that, but I promise you, keep going. It's like a bad hand, but you playing it the best way you can, and you won't always get it. But I promise you, when you start seeing some of the growth, because I like to say, because you nurture, okay? And you don't see it grow out the ground right away. So you like, dang, it's a bad seeds, bad soil. You got all this negativity, and then all of a sudden it start popping out, and you start seeing the reward.
Yeah, and that's
Right.
that's where I'll tell them, I definitely feel them,
Yeah,
and I really
love
want people to keep
Definitely.
going, keep pushing, and I want it to
Yeah.
grow. We got a recession going on, and I don't want you to think about the recession. I want you to be a blessing.
There you go.
Give it and show it.
There you go.
That's it.
And we're going to go ahead and take our first break. And so you folks stay tuned. We're going to be right back with more Bar Talk with Jay
Right after this.
Minecraft, and my name is Stacy. Tonight, I want to give you what we call a mantra. A mantra is a set of statements or a statement that you will continue to say over and over and over again in an effort to condition or treat or change your own mind. Today's mantra is, everything is working for my good. Imagine what happens when your state of mind moves from, I'm not really sure if this is going to work out, to everything is working for my good. Can't you hear the difference in the strength and the positivity and the energy between those two? And so today I want you to say it over and over and over. Everything is working for my good. And you can add any number of statements to it. Everything is working for my good in my finances. Everything is working for my good in my relationships. Everything is working for my good in my mind. Everything is working for my good in my life. Everything is working for my good in my job. Everything is working for good in my career. Everything is working for my good in my family. Everything is working for my good for my father. You have to begin to apply the consciousness to your life. But if you're stating everything is working for good, and thoughts do create reality, you are pouring pure positivity into your world. And that's all I'm looking for it to happen, is for you to be able to state truths over your life that'll continue to perpetuate positivity and more life in your life. Today, you should know that everything is working for your good and everything is going to turn out just fine. Continue to speak it, continue to state it, claim it, affirm it, declare it as though it's real and though it's true and though it's already done. Today, everything is working for my good. This is Minecraft. My name is Stacy, and I'm just trying to keep you positive through positive affirmations.
Oh, you there now, so we'll stay there. That's mine. All right. Welcome back to Board Talk with Jay.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
And it's time to go in. Go ahead. You got it.
Yeah, man, we got to go in.
Ready?
But on that last segment, I got to admit, you know, when they look at blessings, I don't know if everybody know
Okay.
exactly what we were saying. And I don't think no more we can break it down because it's going to be up to you. But our whole thing is to give you some things for you can understand where we're coming from. That's what this show always been about. Pour it out. Because we're trying to make sense of your life. It's not just us pouring out our feelings for you. It is for you guys to pour out to each other for we can make a better relationship. I use the game of cards because you got to learn how to play with people. You might feel like you can do it all on your own. I'm just
You
telling
cannot.
it
You
can be
need
so
some
much
players.
more blessed when you understand the power of God. And that's a
Definitely.
team. That's you and him. And then you
Yeah.
know how to work with others because he'll give you that gift. But that's up to you. And like I said, that's what Bar Talk is trying to do. Men fix some things. And again, Minecraft is to fix the mental.
Yeah.
I talk the mess. He fixes it. It's kind of hard to believe.
Yeah, this is a great combination, though.
Never thought that would be. But that's my man, Minecraft. And I really appreciate all your hard work into the mental healing that people don't even know that's going to hit them, that are going to love what you do.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm glad to be a part.
Most
And a
definitely.
partner of you.
Thank you,
for
Jay.
what all you about.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that. If they are going to come, it won't be long before I'm ready to see them. You know.
All right,
so,
my brother.
Okay.
So tonight we're talking about people and their fetishes, people and their feelings.
Oh yeah, they're gonna need your help tonight. They're gonna need your help.
People and their feelings.
Yeah, man. People are in their feelings because they can't get their fetish. Right?
And I like how you just put that.
Right?
Oh my goodness.
No, you know, we think of fetish as, you know, kind of dark and dirty, but sometimes they fetish is, you know, trying to get something from you. You know what I'm saying? Trying to hurt you. Trying to get over.
That's what
you,
a fetish
you know
could
what I
be.
mean?
That.
It can.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, boy. Oh, you can get a mic, but you hold tight.
Yeah.
We want that younger version later. You trying to give it on the up front.
Yeah.
Nah, we can't give it to him like
We're
that.
gonna give it in a minute. You don't say nothing when we get to put you on the mic. We're gonna see when we put you on the mic, we're gonna be ready for you to go.
Yeah, we got
you know what I'm saying?
We gotta get ready for you.
Stand up, man.
Can we have a whole segment with me answer? Because at the end of the day, I want y'all to be able to handle the whole thing. And it's not a young call. It's just more so y'all give it direct. Because hey, this is direct. Hey, we got boo in the background. We can give it direct. I'm not gonna lie, so go for nothing. Hey, Queen Anonymous. You
Yeah.
already know how
We're about to do this. Rock,
Hey,
rock,
but
rock,
Right.
rock. We
Okay,
got to get
all
back
right,
to it.
settle
Rock.
down, settle
We got to
down.
get
All
back.
right.
We
Settle
got
down.
to get
Come
back.
on.
We got to get back.
All right.
All right.
So people and their fetishes.
Yes.
What about that, Jay?
I'm gonna tell you all day long. Every oh Lord have mercy. See, this is what happened. This is what happened when you let your son get
What's
in on
happening?
something. Right. Calm down. So one of the things I could tell you
Relax.
all day is when it comes to that, and he got in his feelings, so it's okay. It's this typical when somebody don't get their way, it's easy for them to get in their feelings instead of looking back at the bigger picture. And I like to say, even myself, I get emotional and I get in my feelings
Right.
when I can't get my way, and I'm asking you to do some things and you're not. And I try to get in my feelings, but I get out. You know why?
You
I
got
need to get more direct into what the problem is. My feelings could get me in a state where I'm not addressing the issue. And I really feel like that is a problem in today's relationships because you should know. And that's what I hear a lot of times from people. He should know how I feel. See, you and your feelings because it should be said. You shouldn't say he should
Yeah, you
automatically
got
know.
to say it.
Yeah. You've been with me too long not to know how I
You
feel.
can't assume anything.
But you're making me assume just because I've been
Yes.
with you does not mean I automatically know what you're thinking, but you still state it. My whole thing is clarity works
Yeah.
far. Let me give you one example. When I date you and I talk to you and you're not clear, it's kind of hard for me to understand you. But when we go to a restaurant, you clearly tell the waiter how you want your food and how you want your food prepared.
Right, you brought
How
precise.
in the world is he gonna get more information and details of what you want than me? But you want the relationship to work. It's hard for me to make something work with little to nothing.
You want this relationship to work, but God damn it, I want this relationship to be Dutch. Bitch, I pay mine, you pay yours. I don't mean to be doing the word, but I know how I do it, and I'm straightforward.
Right.
Just understand one thing, and I try to tell you, ain't no need to perpetuate. At the end of the day, guess what? I do what I do, you do what you do. Man, if you can't pay something for it, what the hell am I fuck with you for? Like, I'm not gonna mess with you. I'm not gonna do nothing else. Y'all be playing on this show.
Okay.
But
Well,
man, at the end of the day, we have to.
That's the younger generation for you.
We have to eliminate that BS. With guess what? We are here. We all willing to put forth, and guess what, man? Ain't gonna be no discrimination, nothing else, and no harm. Hey, listen, I do this shit, and I promise you, I don't even need the S word because, like, hey,
let me tell you. Let me tell you one of the things.
Right.
Let me tell you one of the.
Diarrhea. But at the end of the day, is I want you to be able to handle the situation.
Right.
Yeah, you're not getting it. We on the show right here, bro.
Right.
Relax.
Yeah, we
relax, right?
We got.
But let me tell you, you said something really profound.
Okay.
No, you don't.
This what he said.
Okay.
He says sometime you got to get rid of the BS.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Sometime them feelings is the BS because the feelings, like Jay said, keep you from addressing the issue.
Yeah.
Right?
Correct.
Yes, I do.
I mean, I can see we're all on the same page here. Sometimes the feelings, you know, I know in numerous situations, we've all been in a situation where
Yes, we have.
somebody asked you for something, right? Or somebody needed something, right?
Right.
And you was like, well, you it's a little tight. You might couldn't do it. You might couldn't help them, whatever, right? And so all of a sudden they get in their feelings, right? And when they get in their feelings, you're like, hey, you know what I'm saying? You asking me for something.
Thank you.
Right? But
they do it. That's how
but you getting in your feelings. And so now I was interested in where you broke down at and how much you might need. But your feelings just blew it.
Thank you.
Right? Your
that's
BS
true.
just spewed all over me, and you felt like entitlement. You felt like I was
Right.
supposed to. You felt like you had it like that.
Yeah.
Nope.
And all of a sudden, your feelings done got in the way of the real issue. The real issue was I was supposed to be helping you with X, Y, and Z, but now you done showed your ass. I can't. I don't even want to help you no more.
Can't blame you. You know
Right?
why? When you get in your feelings, it become more of an argument. And it's not a debate. I like debates. Debates
I
is
like
giving
debates
you
too.
facts.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
you give me
that's
facts
different.
back. You
Yeah.
get in your feelings, you get into a high pitch, and
Yeah.
you get into an argument
Mhm.
because you're arguing over your feelings, not the facts. Rob.
Yeah.
Yeah, take that out there. So again, one of the things I could tell you all day and every day, watch your feelings, because your feelings can lead you into a place other than your facts would. And I
Right,
really
that's
want
true.
more people to get into a factual situation.
Factual is better. Thank you. I would prefer factual.
You would.
Yeah, I don't. Somebody they need to just tell me what time it is, whether it's good or bad or inside the
Yeah, but
middle.
see,
I need to know.
but people are also very concerned about how you respond to those facts.
There you go.
Oh,
And so,
that's
and
all
if they don't think, believe me, here's what's really important. If they don't think that you can handle the truth,
Right.
they're
Why do
probably
they
not.
think that?
They're not. Why? Because you're so emotional.
Some people are not
listen,
not emotional.
Sometimes people like you had situations that happen, and you can see how people respond.
Mhm.
Right.
That you learned a lot. That's who
Mhm.
they are. If you come at them with
Right.
X, Y, and Z, they're going to respond like this. And so if they're assuming that you're not going to be able to handle it, you're going to respond the same way.
So what they do? They just hide it.
They lie to you. That's what
They lie to you.
That's what's happening in the world. Right? They don't
Man,
tell you that
I-
you say you want the facts, but you're not going to get the facts if they don't think you can handle the facts.
Say it.
Ask any child. The
Okay.
child is never going to tell his parents if they think the parents are going to blow up and go off, right? If they
Yeah.
think that they can
Nope.
talk to their parents, they'll kind of open up, they'll kind of get to the
Okay.
point, right?
Yeah.
So again, that go them feelings.
And that's exactly.
Feelings.
That go them feelings.
And that's what we want
Right?
to control and we want to watch, because a lot of people don't even know they're in their feelings. Now that's another part of it.
Yeah, that's true.
Because when you get in your feelings,
yeah,
it's just your facts, is my feelings. We get that, but I'm not looking for your feelings. I'm looking for you to tell me the facts.
Right.
Stick to what I'm talking about, not of just what you want to discuss, because you're into them. And that's what the younger and older. I mean, I can't just give it to the younger people and say that's what they just deal with. Older people do too.
yeah,
But we
that's
have
true.
to get away from
All
it
sides,
to
every
stay to a
age.
debate. Get back to a debate. And I
Debate is
promise
nice. I like debate
you,
more.
it is bringing more intelligence to what we doing.
Mhm.
I do not like to argue with a
Oh,
person in front of me
arguing's
over
horrible.
things that doesn't make sense to
Oh
me,
my-
or we are trying to communicate and
Mhm.
you're giving me more emotional.
Right.
I need facts based.
Yeah.
Where are you getting it from? I need your receipts, okay? Because I need to make sure this makes sense and they need to add up.
And
But-
listen, when you ask for receipts, that hurts people's feelings.
Yes, it does. Oh my
No, that
God.
puts them in their feelings. Guarantee you, if they don't have them. Remember,
What, have
if I
them, have them or not, it still be like, oh, you don't trust me, right? And that's what people happen. That's what happens with people.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
you
true,
don't
it's
trust me,
true.
right? Listen, I remember the situation with my ex-wife, and we was early in our marriage, and
Right.
I came home one day, and she said, "How much money you spent?" I said, "Oh, I spent $20."
Right.
She was like, "Okay." The next day I came in,
Mhm.
she said, "Well, how much money you spent?" I said, "I spent about $20." She's like, "Let me, what a receipt." And the reason she asked for that
Right.
because I didn't spend $20, I spent $21. And so now she doesn't trust my information. She wants facts. She wants the receipt, right? Because she's
Oh, bad
managing the
data?
books. And if the books come down to being $5 overdrawn, it's because I didn't tell her the truth. So now she's
Whoa,
thinking,
that's
I
hard.
need to go fact based.
Oh my
Right?
God.
Listen, it would work
Oh,
the same
yeah,
way.
yeah.
If you
Right,
own a
right.
company
Yep.
and you ask an employee to go
That's
get
true. Hey,
right?
You're right.
It's the same thing. So here's the point. The point is that if the facts aren't accurate,
Right. Okay.
then you cannot trust them anymore.
Right. Exactly.
And see, people want to get their feelings in that, and ain't no feelings in
I
that.
know.
Right?
That's exactly right.
Speak the truth.
Yeah, the reality is you said you did this,
Uh-huh.
you didn't do this, so now next time I gotta check you even more.
Right.
Now you
right.
might get upset about that. You might get some anxiety or
Yeah,
stress. You might get mad with me.
Yeah.
Start showing me
Uh-huh.
attitude.
Right.
But the reality is, I'm gonna check the facts now.
Yeah. Now you
That's
want
what you
it.
gotta do.
Right.
You got
and so
to.
you got to come. You might as well come on out your feelings,
Mhm.
and let's go ahead and get to the bottom of this thing, because the sooner we get to the bottom of it, the sooner it's done. Right.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, feelings is one of those things. Feelings aren't right or wrong. I always said this before. Feelings aren't right or wrong. They're just feelings.
Yeah.
Right. And they can be based on the good side, the bad side, the right side, the wrong side,
Yeah.
the upside, the downside.
It's
right.
true. It's true.
And I think typically we will you and I, we will pay attention to people's emotion when we care.
Yeah,
Right?
you got to care.
And
And so if you got an employee who keeps missing the mark,
Right.
at a certain point you stop caring. And at a certain point you stop caring about their feelings. I don't care about your feelings. I got to get this job done. You
right.
you've proven over and over and over that
Uh-huh.
you will not follow through. I
That's
cannot
true.
hold you accountable. I always got to come back and look at
Yeah.
your work because there's something wrong. Da 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 da. And yet you get in your feelings, but it's just now it's the fact that I can't trust you.
Mhm.
Correct.
It's the fact that I can't trust your work, and you might get emotional about it, but hey, what can I do? I can't do anything but continue to do what I can do. And see what's real important when somebody makes a mistake or they tell a lie or error, when it's time to really address the issue, you're looking for the fundamental truth. You're not looking for a half lie, a telltale.
Yeah, you're definitely
right.
looking at,
And so how those
Uh-huh.
people come with the facts is going to determine how you take them and how you treat them from now on.
That's true. That's
right?
so true. Yeah.
So it's one of those situations where we really have to when we get our emotions involved,
Right.
it's important that we have a stance that doesn't allow us to operate in BS.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
You care about this employee, but you're not going to let them take the business down.
Uh-huh.
You care about this man or this woman in your
That's
life,
true.
but you're not going to let them empty the bank account.
Yeah, that's true.
Because
that's
they
so
have
much true.
a bad play
Yeah.
habit, right? You love this person to death, but you like a clean home. And I don't care
yes,
I don't
most
care that you get
definitely.
mad because I
What?
tell you
Yeah,
got to pick up your
say
stuff,
it,
or you got to,
man. Please.
Sound
right?
like you're throwing knives.
Yeah.
Well, them dirty people get
Please
throwing
tell
knives.
me. Oh, most
But see-
definitely.
but see, these things start at an early age in
Right.
life, right?
Yeah.
Think about we were all kids, we were all 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, whatever, and mama says come and clean up your room.
Please,
Uh-huh.
yes, God.
And you didn't want to clean up your room.
I sure you did.
And so mama didn't really give a damn about whether you
Woo.
cleaned up whether you wanted to clean up your room or not.
No, that is true.
That's
right?
right.
Yeah,
That's
if I
straight
wanted
up.
to or not,
She didn't care.
let me not did it.
Yeah.
Nobody care if you don't want to clean up your room. You got to clean that thing up.
Yeah, and then it's gonna be even worse. That time, boo. Okay, so listen, it's time for us to go to break.
Yeah.
I want you folks to stay tuned. We're gonna be right back with more Bar Talk with Jay.
Right after this.
Welcome to Minecraft. My name is Stacy, and today I want to give you a powerful and positive mantra that can help you get laser focused more in life. Today's mantra is about money. Today, I release any negative beliefs about money. Today, I release any negative beliefs about money. Now, why would I have you to say a mantra like that? Because over the years, we've all had lots of experience with money. And most of our experiences have been just making ends meet, having maybe a little extra, in a lot of cases, not enough to make ends meet. And we've oftentimes looked at the world and maybe looked at other people and their situations and circumstances, and we may have had some negative ideas about them being snooty or them being privileged or me not having enough knowledge or intelligence or education or whatever the case may be. And so we've developed a lot of negative belief systems about money. Think about this. You're moving around on social media, Facebook, IG, Twitter, and you see pictures and images of people who are very prosperous, who are having the time of their life. What does that bring up for you in your spirit? Do you think to yourself that maybe that's not anything I can achieve? Or they probably had privilege, or they had more intelligence, they had more education, they had more opportunities than I have. See, we oftentimes have a lot of challenging belief systems about success and money. And in order to overcome those, we have to deal with them through the source. And one of the best ways is by stating positive affirmations that can help you overcome some of that baggage. Believe it or not, our entire soul is filled with memories of everything that happened in the past. And every one of those negative experiences that we had are caught up in our soul. And so one of the ways to deal with them is to overcome them by continuing to drop positive seeds. telling our subconscious mind, telling our soul what we want. We want you, soul, we want you, subconscious mind, to get rid of the negative baggage that I have in my spirit so that I can move on to bigger and better experiences, more prosperous, more successful, more abundant experiences in life. And so today's mantra is, I release any negative beliefs about money. And I want you to say it 100 times. I want you to say it over and over and over. And every time you say it, it's like dropping a clear drop into a bowl of dirty water. Every drop is just going to clarify your spirit a little bit more until ultimately your subconscious mind and your memory starts to say, we're going to get rid of that old memory that doesn't work for us anymore. We're going to get rid of that old baggage, those old belief systems that no longer work for us, because we're headed toward prosperity and abundance. And the only way to get it is to get rid of the old and begin to accept and buy into the new. Today's mantra is, I release any negative beliefs about money. I'm encouraging you to say it all day long to yourself out loud, write it down 100 times. But when you speak this word, you are speaking the greatest truth that you can speak over your own life. My name is Stacy, and this is Mindcraft, and I'm just trying to encourage you to be positive over finances, prosperity, and abundance in your life.
All right. Welcome back with Bar Talk with Jay.
Welcome back,
Welcome
folks.
Man, we got the
Welcome
perfect
back.
title on this one. In your
Okay.
feelings, what you're saying, your fetishes. There's a whole lot of different things. Y'all ain't even see what my cameraman just did. Yeah, slick. But I'll tell you, controlling the situation is keeping people under control. And that's not always an easy thing to do. And a lot of times when somebody come at you in their feelings, you have to sometimes push away from their feelings and stay factual based. It's not easy to do. What would you say, Kraft? I mean, because again, you're a person that helps the mental healing. And a lot of times people come at you aggressively in their feelings, and then you got to find a way to calm them. And it's not always easy.
Well, you know what? Just being in sales,
Mm-hmm.
this is every day, right?
Right.
Customer will come in, and a customer will, and anybody who's ever tried to buy a car, you know how you are. You come in the dealership, right?
I feel another knife.
Yeah. But this is good though, because what people will do is they'll come in with the game face on.
Right.
The game face is, you're not going to take advantage of me. You're not going to lie to me. I'm going to get my due diligence done. I'm going to ask my questions. You're not just going to take me through your little process, you salesman. The customer's protecting themselves from a salesperson,
Really?
right? You have to, because there are a lot of people. I'll probably say 60-70% of the people who come to buy cars, they get pulled into this process, and they start to think they have no options and all this other stuff.
Right.
And they don't fight back, and they don't say no, and etc. So they get taken. Right.
Okay.
And so, but what happens is, we got some customers who, when they come in with that game face on, they're experienced buyers. They say, okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to test drive this car, and this car.
Right.
And I need you to have that first one pulled up for me right here. I'm going to go to the bathroom and get a drink of water, and I'll be right back. And I'm like, well, okay. And here's what to do. There's been some people who try that scenario, and they take off. I'll be right back. And what do? I just sit down and wait for them to come back. They go, I thought I told you to get the car. Wait. First of all, you don't tell me nothing. Think about that, right?
Yeah.
You got to take back control.
Right. You got to take back control. And I say, secondly, is I don't check out cars for nobody. I check out cars for my customers. Can I please have your name and phone number?
Okay.
I start taking control, right? And what I'm doing is I'm really getting control, because I'm meeting them where they are.
Yes, that's
very important.
Well,
If you come into somebody and they're irate, they're upset, the pace is high, they're mad, they're angry, you're not going to get their attention down here. Oh, just calm down. It's gonna be no, you calm down. They're going to go the opposite direction. But if you meet them where they are, they perhaps will see how ridiculous they are, or don't want it to go to that level, and they'll start to bring their temperament down.
it down.
Right. And so it's important that we see the emotion that's coming at us.
Right, that's true.
And not only do we see the emotion that's coming at us, but that we understand the emotion that's coming at us. Think about a couple who are having one of their typical arguments.
Okay.
right? That both people are on the defense
Oh,
in a lot of
God,
cases,
yes.
Right.
right? Both people are sitting back like, like you better not say this, and I hope you don't say that. And they're
Right.
listening intently. But if either person would just take a half a step back and say, let me dissect the feelings of this person who's talking to me. I'm not going to deal with the things and stuff right now. I'm just going to see how they're feeling. And what I see is that they're upset. I should care about that.
Yes, that's
That
for sure.
they're hurt. I can see that they don't understand.
Mm-hmm.
I can see that they're full of fear. They got some
Yes.
doubts. I can see that they're hurting.
Right.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to have a different argument with somebody or a different disagreement with somebody who I can see their feelings
Right. That's
if
true.
I care about them.
Yeah, if you care about that. That's true.
Yeah, and caring about them may not be that I don't care about their person, but I realize that this person wants what they want so bad that they'd be willing to take advantage of me, or they'd be willing to step over the line
Okay,
or break
yeah.
the rules or whatever the case may be to get it. And so now I got to be a little less concerned about feelings. And that's what happens oftentimes, I think, in marriages and in relationships, is people start arguing and they're not paying attention at all to the feeling, but they're getting their feelings hurt by what people are saying.
Yes.
And so they're getting more, and the argument is causing them to do this. Right? And doing that is based on not the facts. They're doing this is just based on how they're feeling. I feel like you don't understand me. I feel like you don't care about me. I feel like you don't want to listen to me. I feel like you don't want to change. I feel like you don't think about my side. You don't care about what I got to go through. And next thing you know, these two people, and what's pushing the two islands apart is a lack of emotional intelligence.
I give you that.
A lack of, I don't understand you, you don't understand me, you don't want, you don't care, you don't like.
True.
And
That's
all
true.
of those feelings may be based on BS.
I agree.
Yeah.
Because this person is trying to get to the bottom. This person is trying to get to the answer. This person is trying to get some reality out of you. Or they're trying to get some understanding.
I want to throw a spin to this.
Go ahead, Jay.
Let's talk about the fetish.
Oh.
Okay.
Let's talk about the things that they want to do that kind of, in more of the sexual realm,
Okay.
they got a desire for the threesome. They got a desire to suck on toes. They got a desire to do some things. And again, is that more offensive? Is these fetishes something you can go with, or are you going to get in your feelings? Because again, they could be a bit much. We talking about somebody that seemed like they was calm, cool, collective, and you find out it's a whole lot more to them than what you knew.
Well, listen, I guess the best way for me to address that is that if you got to think about this, let's just cover this in a general way. If somebody's interested in doing something kind of extreme,
right,
in the bedroom, right,
a lot extreme,
maybe it's not extreme, but it's extreme because it's so different from you.
Correct.
Right. But if they want to do that, if they have a desire to do that, you got to know it's not a fact.
Correct.
Their desire to do it is a feeling. Their desire to do it is a quest to have a feeling satisfied.
Yes.
I want to see you
God,
in pain. I want to see you tied up. I want to feel
Hold on.
powerful.
Hold on.
Because
You're tied up.
That's a
You
scary
doing real
crap
good.
there, man.
I mean, right there with you.
timing.
Listen, so the first thing I think about with fetishes is tying up. They go synonymous. They go synonymous. However, but the point I'm trying to make here is that if your man is longing for a threesome, and you're not interested in a threesome, he's really got an emotional thing going on here.
Right.
Because the event itself may be good, but it's not going to be the satisfaction that he gets. The satisfaction he gets is that he had it. It's not going to be about how good it is in the moment. It's going to be about how good it was. And now I got a story to tell. It's going to be, and it could be just the power feeling of having two women. Might be his issue, but it's emotional.
Right.
It's not based on fact. It's based on how he wants to feel. That's what we have to keep in mind.
Yes.
People are seeking extreme things because of how they want to feel. I can imagine anybody who voluntarily jumps out of an airplane, they want the rush of the experience.
Correct.
right?
Okay.
And
Well,
and here's the thing:
I don't understand.
If-
toes.
if they want that rush, you're gonna have to find a way to help them get that rush.
Oh
What
yeah.
about the? I mean, some people talk about toes. What the rush is on the toes?
Listen, you and I don't understand
Right.
it, but there are some men who just that's their thing, right? And well, you know, we don't know if they sat at their mama's feet looking at her toes too long,
yeah,
you know what I'm
good.
saying, when they was a kid.
I don't
Well,
know
you
about all
know,
that.
something happened, you know,
Toes.
toes don't just come in your mind.
Right, shit.
Man, they got
Jeez.
people that pay you for pictures of your feet. It's
People
bigger than
pay
what we
for
know.
toe picture.
I can't
my
say,
hair.
but fetishes
listen.
are fetishes. But I ain't gonna lie to you. When somebody bring me a fetish, I gotta admit, I really get excited. Let me
You
tell
get
why.
excited.
I get excited. Let me tell you why. They want to do something to me. I don't know what might have happened with them, but they see something special within me.
Perhaps.
Because a lot of times they don't always want to do it with everybody.
Yeah.
I'm telling you,
Yeah.
some people got to get comfortable with you before they really show you their
Oh.
real wild side.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And I'm the person that's gonna tell you game on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I meet you. I'm that kind of person. I compete. So when you tell me something, I'm just telling you, don't let this show fool you.
Yeah.
I done told your ass be in a wheelchair, a walker, and then you come over here and think I'm playing. I'm just trying to tell you, I don't do everything that I say, but I promise you, I'm a man that don't quit. So when you come with your game face. Don't come with that weak face thinking like, I didn't know you was really gonna do it. You because again, I like the quiet
Oh
one.
my God.
They hear me and then they be like, are you really about what you say? And then they find out. I'm just trying to tell you, because again, I like a person that's intense. I like a person that has drive. You can't come weak to be with me. It's not a thing that I can really stand, but I promise you, when you come strong and you be strong, or you get my attention. I like attention, and I like to be understood. But again, everybody ain't for me. So this ain't for everybody. And again, don't inbox me because I said something that's real sexy to you. Listen, this ain't a game you want to play. Because I'm telling you, Grady is getting on my back. I gotta start getting somebody to start signing NBAs.
They ought to be sending you some
Creative
checks.
man, yeah.
They need to. There much stuff that they starting to cure. You know what I'm saying? Because you need some mental cure. But that's why I brought craft, because everybody ain't ready for this. But for the ones that think that they are, don't do it. I'm gonna tell you right now, this pushback. I'm just telling you, because this is more than what you want. I got more things going on, and you be like, how can you make time? It's easy to break your back, so don't come this way. That's all I got to say.
Okay. I think all of that. One of the assessments I made as you was talking was
What's that?
Attention.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Some people need lots of attention. We might not call it a fetish.
No.
However, it ain't far from the category,
It
right?
can be.
And so, attention is an emotion. I need to get attention, right? And so maybe it ain't about the handcuffs, maybe it ain't about the beading, maybe it ain't about
Thank
the
God.
mirrors, maybe
Thank
it ain't
God.
all of that stuff. It's
Ooh.
about the attention. But a point in case,
What's that?
regardless of what the fetish is,
Right.
if they have an emotional need, you need to take care of it. If you're
Emotional
vested in it.
needs.
Yeah, emotional need. But listen, attention is an emotional need.
Yes, it
Yeah,
is.
definitely.
Right?
That,
So maybe they like to do wild things because they really never gotten much attention in their life.
Mm.
And so the attention that they play and operate in happens to be this fetish.
And I ain't got a
Right?
problem meeting them at it.
This extreme thing.
Yeah.
But I just gotta believe
What's
that
that?
one extreme thing will lead to another extreme thing, which will lead to
Exactly
another
right.
extreme thing.
And I'm right there.
And
oh
so,
my gosh.
and
Yes,
so
it goes on and on.
Yeah, and so
Come on.
after a while,
Mhm.
you wanting things to capture this edgy feeling that you're trying to catch.
Right.
But I ain't trying to be the victim on your program.
Edgy feeling.
I'm not trying to be the victim, but
Yeah.
I might end up making you
Listen,
a victim.
People who
Just saying.
right? People who like S&M, they like whips,
What?
like the beat, paddle, spank, all that stuff, right? People that's real in
Yeah, they like
in
pain.
S&M
Yeah,
world,
it's people
Yeah,
like that.
They like pain.
They like pain.
They
Listen,
like pain.
and
Wow.
pain is kind of an emotional thing,
It is.
right?
Emotional.
My
and,
God.
and are they wanting emotional pain? Are they wanting this emotional pain because they feel like they're bad people? because they feel like they've
It
done
got to be
something wrong.
something.
It's got to be something.
What?
So the need
Different
for
one,
you
different.
satisfy that need for attention, you
Right.
satisfy that need for a fetish, they're
Right.
going to ask you for something else. They're going to continue to ask you for something else and something else.
I-
And so
I-
after a while, it's really
true.
you
It's
know-
true what you're saying, because I met a girl in college
Uh-huh.
that a guys would pay her to beat them.
would pay her to beat them.
Man, I'm talking about big money. I'm talking
Yeah.
$500 just for an hour, just to beat them with. And she beat them. Yeah, I mean, like they want to get beaten, like really beaten. She was a Vietnamese girl, and I'm like, what? People pay you to beat them?
Yeah.
Man.
I
said,
and so that can get out of hand.
Yeah, because I don't know
And so
about that.
crazy.
I think that's one of those interpersonal emotional needs that there's some people have, and I think right out of the gate, if they're if it starts to be extreme, it's not going down. It's not going to go down at any point in time. So you really got a person who's really kind of emotionally maybe sick.
Can be.
yeah, they got
Right?
to be.
Because
like, in
think about
that
it, Jay,
state
if
of
you go
mind,
and have one of those crazy nights,
Right.
and they want to have the same crazy night the next night, you be like, wait a minute, now,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You trying to do the
I'm
most.
telling
You're
you.
doing too much.
You're doing the most.
But what it ultimately implies is that there's an emotional dysfunction going
Yes,
on.
it got to
Can
be.
be.
That most
There's
definitely,
something-
I agree.
Yeah, there's something that they need that really even physical pain is not going to satisfy.
Yeah,
Right.
something.
And that's when you grab the lamp, pull a cord out, stick it in the dang on, and shot them. Something wrong with them. Just saying they need electrical help.
Right?
So my whole thing's in balance. But again,
Yeah.
I like somebody to challenge me, but to understand me.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the things I can tell you is sex is still based on somewhat emotions.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And a
Yes,
lot
it
of times I
definitely
meet
is,
people and they don't understand what I say is because I sit down and I try to understand you a little bit. For sex is an emotional thing, let
It's
alone a
very
physical thing.
emotional.
So if I
Supposed to
at
be.
least know you, I can understand how to work with you, and then we can make things
Uh-huh.
happen, and that makes sex meaningful. A lot of times we just do it and it's an act. And a nympho will tell you because they gotta have it, but it's great when you can get a nympho to understand you. And they would not be wanting to do it with everyone, but they understand you enough that they'll just want to be with you. It's up to you to invest the time in whoever you want to deal with. My whole thing is I can't teach you all the game, and I ain't giving you all the nuggets. Why? But you can go out and ruin relationships. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to enhance you to be the best person for whoever you with.
Okay.
To teach you how to be with everybody, I don't really want to care to do that. Why? Because I don't care to be with everybody. But whoever I'm with, I want to know. And I
Right,
want to
you
know
have
in a
to
way
know
that I can mesmerize and get her to a position where we can make things lovely.
Mhm.
Okay? But I start with care. Everybody else start with love.
Care
I
is
don't
definitely
care
the
to
medicine.
hear I love you. And then if you take that somewhere else,
Oh
I'll
my
kill you.
gosh.
Because some people take it to the extreme. My whole thing is get back to care because I ain't never heard nobody say I care for you and I want to hurt you. But I heard somebody say I love you, and if you ever do something, I'll kill you. I don't like
Oh my
that.
gosh.
That's you riding the fence of danger. I don't like danger. I like concern and I like care, and I
Yes.
want us to
You
be
got to care.
loving together, caring.
Care
But I
is
don't
the
care for
medicine,
that
brother.
hatred and that excessiveness and that impulsive love. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
That right there can be very dangerous. And I really say that's what you can bring out of a person
Yeah.
when you and tap into the inner emotion.
Yeah. And
So
it's-
let's not play with people.
Yeah.
Because
You can't.
that's why
You
women
won't-
just
you-
don't
you're
go
supposed
crazy
to.
over a man. A man taps into crazy. Everybody got a little bit of crazy in them.
Yeah, that's what for
Watch
sure.
what we do.
We
And
all
I'm
do.
telling you, you might get hurt playing around when you could have been more
Yeah,
upfront.
and I think that's a
Yeah,
great
that's
way
what
to
you
kind
gotta
of close
be,
out
right.
our show. We got just 1 to 2 minutes here. People and their feelings.
Mhm.
Don't play with people and
Don't
their
do
feelings.
it, please.
Right.
I don't like that.
If you operate at all out of love, then you're not interested in hurting anybody.
That's true.
And
That's true.
and I love what Jay said. That means that you're going to see through the eyes of care,
Yes,
right?
right.
And whether they're right or wrong,
Mhm.
you can still care for them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you
Whether
can
they
do
did
that.
something really good or really bad,
Uh-huh.
you
Correct.
can still care for
You
them.
can do that.
right?
That's true.
And so it's just important that we become aware that everybody is operating out of feelings.
Yes, that's
Right?
true. Yeah.
The
most
the greatest human need is to be loved and understood, and that means felt.
Mm-hmm.
you know, by other people.
Right.
And so let's not take that for granted. People's emotions are important, and
For
they are
sure.
you know, people's emotional side is the backbone of who they are.
Right.
You know, they'll operate on the surface at another level, but they could hate you for many years, or
Correct.
they could love you to death, and you never even know it.
Yeah, that's
Right.
true.
So there's
Mhm.
always an undercurrent of emotion happening, and I just want us to become more aware of it so that we can care for people who are in
Cares,
front of
right.
us
I agree.
and care for the people in this world.
Mhm.
And I think that's a mouth said on the show. Shall we?
Man, when I tell you one of the things, not just one of the things I always want to do is break us all the way down to understand the mental healing. That's what Kraft just gave you.
Yeah.
We
That's
get
true.
into a state where we don't always understand, and I want us to calm down. Because again, I had a person approach me in business, and we were sitting down, we was talking, and they got irate, and they stood up and they stood over me. And one of the things I can tell you, I'm a very calm person, but this ain't what you want. So when you stand up over me, I will stand up with you. Because
exactly what you're
I
supposed
meet
to do.
aggression with
Mhm.
aggression. Because again, I calm it down or I shut it down.
All right.
It's up to you. But one thing you're not gonna do is put me in a spot where I cannot do, and I see my way out of where I do. So what I'm telling you is always be prepared for the unprepared.
That's
Because
right.
when they do this, they
Mhm.
might be intimidating, and I meet intimidation.
There you go.
And it's
And-
not
and-
about aggression or it's not about violence. It is about me letting you know something's gonna stop when I stop it.
Exactly.
And you gotta understand.
Yeah.
That's
And-
right.
I didn't start it, but I can stop it, and I try my best
Mhm.
to control it.
Mhm.
I'm a coach in this world.
Yeah.
I try to coach up. I don't try to put down, but you're not gonna put me down because you feel like you can be an aggressor.
Yeah.
My whole thing is sometimes you gotta watch what be going on, be alert, and then be understanding. And it takes somebody like my man next to me, Minecraft, to keep you stimulated and mental
Right.
and
to
get you
make
out
that.
your feelings. Because in the feelings, you will just want to react. My stand up is not to just attack. It is not to put me in a vulnerable state. You're not gonna be standing over me where I feel a fear.
Yeah. Nobody's gonna.
Yeah,
Nobody. Not, I
but
mean,
when
even
I
the weakest
stand up,
person in the world.
It
not
don't
gonna do
make
that.
me feel like I can just take you. My whole thing is don't put me at a disadvantage,
There you go.
and then we're gonna finish this intelligently if I can.
There you
The
go.
rest is on you,
Right.
and that's what relationships need. We need to be more understanding,
More.
and it takes mental understanding of yourself and others to get there. And I guess what? I need help too, and that's why I need Craft, and I like to pour out to you, to the world. Please understand what we trying to do is help everybody,
There you
not
go.
Right.
destroy.
There you go. And this has been Bar Talk with Jay. My name is Craftmatic. This is my boy Smooth
In the
Jay. We
building.
got
Now,
Queen
Queen
Anonymous in the
Anonymous,
house,
yes.
and we want to thank you folks for being here with us tonight. We're here every Thursday from
Thank
7
you.
to 9, Facebook 7 to 8, Facebook Live. We're on every major platform.
Yep,
Please
yep, yep.
like, share, subscribe,
Yes.
like, share, subscribe. Tell all your
Most
friends and family,
definitely.
and continue to come back and see us. With that, folks, we love you. We appreciate you,
Yes.
and
We
we
are
are
out.
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 Ain't no last